Someone turn on the lights. That's fantastic.
Perfect.
Oh no, I have that bug. Okay, let me fix that real quick. Where is it? Video. And then resize the game. That usually does a trick. There you go. Beautiful. Some point to It looks like a pretty standard 5-point coming from both teams. What? That's right to see. It would have been nice to see Invulnerables playing more aggressive. Maybe just looking to get like a deport in the blue or red side, but they'll just survive. Well, the shallow ward
Take your
outside of the
time.
raptor pit in the red area, red buff area, will have to suffice for now. But they've got information on this, and Davis wasn't spotted out. So this will be interesting to see.
Yeah, looks like the Ivan is just going for the blue buff here.
Yeah, I think he'll
Starting
just
from the top side. Both junglers actually starting from the top side and gonna path towards the bot lane where
a lot of the action will
most
be.
yeah, the action will be there.
The action, I see.
No, I can't remember who started this.
Well, who was it?
It,
Whoever it was, I
it had
think.
to be Enix.
Yeah, it have to
I
be.
just have a
Enix.
feeling it has to be
It
Enix.
seems like an Enix kind of joke to make.
Shout
Yeah.
out to my boy Enix.
Yep. Oh. No, it's just cheeky trading. Here and there. Pretty normal.
Some casual trading here, both in top and mid lane.
We're already seeing somewhat of a CS lead developing for the Samira in the bot lane.
Yeah, the level 2 coming in here. Next minion in bot lane. Oh, Shen going against
Very
the Akali
aggressive.
here, and
Gets to
Akali
level
has to
2 before Akali gets the shuriken back.
Shen has Ignite here in this matchup also.
And he has the flash advantage now.
Yeah, so that's the Akali has to be really careful here now.
And as predicted, the Victor has control over this Viego. Just pretty much just chilling out, trading him out as range versus
Oh, are we
melee
gonna
kind
see
of
a
thing.
gank here? Ivan coming into the top side here.
Oh, he does have access to his taunt and flash though. Uses taunt, doesn't connect onto God of War, but gets rooted up. Shuriken lands onto
Has to
T-Sub,
burn
forcing
flash
the
here.
flash out. But a flash from God of War should pick it up. Yeah, the flash is in place, gets the auto attack out though, and that is enough to pick up the kill on T-Subs. And now, this is very rough. You look at the wave state. Akali will probably be able to.
It won't freeze completely.
It won't
so,
freeze, but it'll
so it's
build
not the
for a slow
worst here.
push towards him.
Yeah, it sure will. The red buff on the Ivan really crucial here. Getting the slowed base stacks onto Shen, so he can't get away.
Bot lane, surprisingly, is the most peaceful lane out of all
Yeah,
the rest of the map so far, which is very strange.
yeah, it sure is. I expected more fighting and
Bloodshed.
yeah. But
You
maybe
see
Invul
Ivan
has.
pathing towards mid. He's not being spotted out by Warden. Victor used a TP in an aggressive position in mid lane, gets stunned up by Victor. The God of War is ready with the Pop Blossom. Pop Blossom doesn't connect. I think that's what it's called, Pop Blossom.
No, it's called Trigger Seed. Pop Blossom is an
Trigger
ult.
Okay. They both did the poppy, they both are the blossoms.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay.
Now he's just pathing towards the bot lane here instantly, but
Well, it
he's
looks
on
like
a ward.
yeah.
Flash in from the Nautilus, but this gonna be wasted because Rail can just W away.
Yeah. Bit of a questionable aggressive play there. It looks like God of War was just alleviating pressure from his mid lane to allow him to back. and just wanted to make his presence known in the bot lane, and you baited his support instead.
Yeah, no Hex Splash from the Nautilus, so he's gonna be not as useful here for the next 4 or 5 minutes.
Enix would say he won't be as flashy.
Uh, why do you do this?
I don't know, but Ivarden is ready mid lane again. He's got a trigger seed, but he'll decide against it. The minion wave coming in, all are just shields to block that trigger seed now.
Yeah, now we can see the top wave also slowly pushed into Shen's turret now. He can just peacefully collect it.
Yep.
But he still has the Ignite up, so I don't know. You're the top laner here,
Oh.
top lane specialist.
Dabis is lane ganking the bot lane. There
Slowly
is
look.
already some action coming in. Rel is charging forward, trying to get onto Samira, but isn't able to. Akshan is chipping away, and Dabis is just there for more support. It's like, hey guys, don't you worry, I got your back. If someone random shows up, you're safe. Don't you worry. But this is a big wave. It'll crash into the bot tower.
Yeah, I reckon both teams wanna just reset from the bot lane. Akshan
Yeah.
sitting on 1.3k, has the
Just-
noon quiver if he wants to back, but
Yep. And Kali is rotating mid.
yeah, that's flash
Very
burned and
aggressive.
the Gardevoir
play.
again in the bot lane. Can they get the rail this time? That's the Shen ult. That's an aggressive from the Samira, but just gets killed. Like perfect ult from Chums on the Shen here,
Yeah.
saving
and
his
the Ignite
bot lane
as
and
well.
getting the double kill. Beautiful
pretty
play
nice.
here from Last Riders.
And it looks like he'll trade at best maybe like one plate, but Dabis is in the area to prevent this from happening.
Yeah,
So
but I'm
this
mostly
is
concerned about this mid. Viego should have kill pressure here. He has ult still up.
yeah, he has an ulti. There's no
And no-
flash. There's no there's no phase rush on this Victor. He has no mana.
And he has no ignite though on the Viego, so maybe he's
Ooh,
just
yeah.
taking it chill.
Ooh, that taunt was very close to landing.
Yeah, it was close. Akali getting the one plating, so
Yeah,
2 kills for one plating.
pretty worth.
And now the Samira is sumless, so
Yeah, but the bot lane is slowly growing. Top lane is very powerful. Yeah, you lost some waves of XP and you lost one turret plate, so I would say it's closer to just like one kill worth of value. As in being ahead. And now I would just imagine you focus more of your resources to allow this Victor to have a better time scaling.
yeah, he needs his items before he's really gonna pop off.
Yeah.
While the Viego on the other hand, you need one item and you can start snowballing already.
Now, Rift Tower has been started by the Ivan.
Yeah, he can.
Ivan
nowadays,
doesn't have that much mana. Has to use Daisy to make it a little bit faster, and T-Sums is trying to scout. He has a
he's
feeling
spotted.
something is wrong.
Yeah, he has
He knows
spotted
it's being
Ivan
done.
now. But yeah,
Maybe just
doesn't
get-
want to risk anymore.
Yeah, I'll just get Smite confirmed. Akali ults forward, misses the Shuriken bounce onto T-Sums. Maybe he was hoping that God would maybe like flash Trigger Seed or something, but the Shen still had access to flash.
Yeah, so he was
was
never
relatively
really.
safe.
Yeah, he was safe. I'm more looking who's gonna grab the first Drake here with the Infernal being up.
Dabisism is in position to gank bot lane, and the wave is running in a bad state, but there are wards in the river that will spot him out, unless he has to take the blast plant, which I don't
That's
think
level
is up.
6. That level 6 could be baiting the Nautilus and Samira in also here. Unless they just want to take the Drake here.
They have information on. Pretty sure they have information on Dabis that he is here.
Yeah, I think he's walking over the ward on Dragon Pit.
They don't know that he's going mid. And
this
look where
could be,
Judgy Rock
this
is.
could be a kill here.
He has
Judgy
flash
Rock
though.
has to flash.
Yeah.
Has to use flash and ult here just to get away from the gank. Both ults used by the Jarvan and Victor here though.
And you lose a little bit of pressure of this Drake, but You can't get this Drake without securing anything bot lane in the first place.
No, and still the Viego now being without a flash and ult is not really helpful either. But Victor is overstayed here.
Yeah, and Daisy smackety smack. The Shuriken bounce lands, and he's just getting chipped away.
Yeah, there's no phase rush. He can't outrun the Akali and Ivan, so he has to
Yeah, and
accept his fate.
T-Sam's deciding to save the ultimate there, deciding it was not valuable to make that defensive play to get him out of there. And this dragon is now started up by Invulnerables with that
Yeah,
you're in the
Last
mid lane and
Riders
better
aren't
positioning.
even gonna try to fight it. They're just gonna give the Drake here, which is
Yeah.
a smart call without the Victor. You still have. Is it still in the game that you can just press E with Akali and follow a TP, or for example the Shen are in this game?
I think it is, yeah. If I recall from my days of playing with Giga Cringe Random when he used to play as a top lane / mid, uh, it was one of his greatest passion to align those timings well. So I'm fairly certain it's still active.
The Rift Herald getting dropped in mid and giving out the few platings to the Viego and the Ivan here.
Yeah, it's about it was a 2.5 platings. It's a good bit.
It's close to the next plating also, so one reset in awful time on the Victor, and Viego is gonna take another plating. So
And it looks like God of War hasn't quite learned his lesson from that game against Recipe for Disaster, where I placed that pink ward in that bush, and many times did I see him coming topside. And it's just being repeated again this time. Pretty
yeah,
cheeky.
it's really powerful ward. I like to use that myself also. The times I get either autofill top lane or go there, just because I want top lane sometimes.
Yeah.
Looks like they're just looking for
Uh,
possibly a fight here.
but it's a full on 3v3.
The Rel doesn't have that huge damage.
This is
We,
actually
I'm looking
pretty
at the
good.
Shen ult here.
Yeah,
Is it?
the flash Magna Pull Storm forward from the Rel, forcing 2 flashes out, forcing the exhaust from Samira. The Nautilus ulti comes out, hooks,
Samira
connects
still
with
has
3
Exo.
people. But Gigrich Random very low. Shen ulti coming out onto Gigrich Random. It's now a 4v2. TP comes out for Akali. It's gonna land straight into the middle. It's gonna
He's
try
going
to
in
be
here.
slippery, but it's being hit by some CC. The rail charge, the flag and drag, but now Shen's in an awkward spot. Dab is falling very low. Has to flash out of his own cataclysm.
And there's the revive. Jarvan is back alive now also.
Yeah, but it looks like he's got this one as well, right?
Oh, what
Ooh,
a
yeah.
nice flash from Granny's banner, showing that you should ban his action. Really nicely played from Last Riders here.
Yeah, very nicely played. That's very nutty that he can resurrect his fallen allies.
Yeah, it can be really punishing for the enemy team also. Like,
Oh, especially
imagine,
late game. Especially late game.
yeah, I played against Akshan. Not to flex now, I played one of the broken junglers called Graves, and got a pentakill, but I died to the Akshan after getting the pentakill, and he revived 4 of his
Penta
teammates.
revive, yeah.
So it wasn't really worth in the end even getting those 5 kills.
No, and late game when the cooldowns are long and you have a decisive fight like that where let's say 4 or 3 of your members are wiped out and Akshan is able to fully revive his team. That's usually like just a Baron just gone.
Yeah, but no, we couldn't really do anything just because the Akshan revive being so strong.
Yeah, and he's so slippery with that little like how do you say grappling hook thing he does around the wall.
Heroic swing, I think it's called.
Yeah. Ooh. The hook does come out from Nautilus connection to rail, but nothing will amount to it, and both spot lanes will just walk away.
What build do you reckon he's gonna go? We can see he's already built the Kraken Slayer, but is he going the normal-ish ADC build, or is he going for like the on-hit one we have been seeing lately with
I will
Vitsend and Bork?
I will be honest with you. I'm not sure. I have not played enough of this game again to know. I've only played like 4 ARAMs and 1 normal after a 1 month hiatus. I'll get back to you in the future if you ever cast again.
No worries, dude.
But so far the game is pretty peaceful. The score is 3 to 6 at 15 minutes. The goal is only like 400, 500 gold in favor of Last Riders. And this Shen already has his Titanic Hydra. He's chilling, dude. He's happy. I've got Wave Clear. He probably has Ultimate Hunter, so he can like out around the map more often. He's very involved with these fights. He has 100% co-participation, so it should definitely be 4 out of 5 stacks at the moment. The last stack being the Viego mid lane. And we're getting a lot of pressure on this mid lane tower, trying to make a crash, but SS Friendship playing with the enemy. Ooh, Victor
Ooh, the
very low.
Victor
Should
is
go down here. Ooh,
nice
flashes the
flash.
Viego ulti.
He flashes out of the Viego ulti and survives here, but looks like Last Riders, just because of the trade in mid lane, has to give this Drake. Or are they looking for the fight, even though they don't have the victor here?
Yeah, they were looking for it, but the dragon went down too quickly. They're
Now
being
Rel is
based
just...
on Rel is a sacrificial bait.
Jarvan also goes down to the Akali.
Oh, this is
Just
not
way too
good.
slippery.
Yeah, I don't think that was
No,
intended by Last Riders. I think they wanted to walk in and see if they were still doing it or if they were playing around it, and they didn't make a collective decision to back out altogether at once or peel
no,
back.
just...
Ooh, nice flash hook forward by
But
the
look at the
Nautilus.
huge shield
On
from
Gucci
Shen.
main, yeah.
It's like, oh.
And oh, that should be.
And
Ooh,
Granny Spanner snipes down the
we
Nautilus
might
also.
we might have to change the Twitch title from unblockable Caitlyn ultis to unblockable action ultis as well.
Yeah, have to change that.
That's a nice like little redemption kills here from Lost Riders for the little slip up right there by the path to dragon. Probably gonna try to chip away this tower. It's not gonna happen. Get some vision in the red side jungle and just back up and try to farm up again. And the goal is still 500, 600 gold in favor of Lost Riders. They're just chilling out. Their goal is just get items, and they know if they got items, it's done. They're fine to give up 2 dragons. They'll even give up the next one too. They'll only start fighting for the soul point, because that's when it really matters, and that's when they've got most of their item spikes.
Yeah, the auction here has over 1.5k already. Gold lead over the Samira. But then again, Viego in the mid lane has the same amount over the Victor here, so...
Mm.
Most of the gold difference actually being only on the rail over the Nautilus here.
Well, ironically, yes, yeah. There are a very small, minute farm differentials here and there. But collectively, I don't think they amount to anything crazy. Huh. Oh, we do get an engagement to
Dab is-
Dab. Dab is very squishy. Let's go for the Bruiser build of the Gold Drinker, probably followed by... Wait, he's got a serrated duck.
Interesting.
Is that
Could
a
be
Yomu's Ghostblade?
either it's a Ghostblade or then like maybe Edge of Night could be a better item here.
I can see it not working too, yeah. It would be pretty annoying for
I mean, he has
the Nautilus.
he has some buffs in his passive and ult, so you know. I
T-Sum's
don't
got to
see
be careful
Serrated
here.
Dirk being the worst item. But I
It
don't
could,
really see them lacking damage in this comp.
it could also be a casual serrated duck for lethality, and he's probably going to build into something else like a Sterex Gauge.
Yeah, could be that also.
I don't know, this meta seems interesting. I don't know what is happening anymore.
Nobody knows.
But I think I'm pretty sure they haven't addressed Divine Sunderer yet, right? They haven't touched it, and if they haven't, then that's the big boy
Yeah,
item picked up
it's
by
still
Viego already.
it's still strong as it is, and as you said, Viego has it already.
Yeah.
Probably looking for the blade of the Ruined King here also.
Yeah, I mean he's very squishy though, so you'll have to be a little bit careful on what he does. Probably until he gets the Sterak's Gauge, third item. If he is going to go for that. But the moment, I imagine the moment he does get that, he's free to play as crazy as he wants to. You have the sustain, the damage, the survivability from the burst, and the shielding from the Ivan too. Wonder if he's going to start seeing some sources of anti-heal coming out. We do see that Serrated Dirk being upgraded into a Serpent's Fang. Try to reduce
Actually,
shielding
yeah,
from.
actually, I didn't even think about that. The Ivan shielding and Samir and Nautilus, like they have shieldings,
Hmm, yeah,
and
pretty true.
and Viego most likely gonna go for the Sterox as the third item. So actually, not a bad item at all here.
Yeah, there is a small pause. One of the players has a small errand to run. He will be back momentarily. Try not to go anywhere. But so far, this game, right? It's slow and steady.
Yeah, it's kind of slow and steady, as you said, but I mean the most, as we expected, the most of the fightings have been in bot lane here, but
And
not the
usually,
way I thought about.
hmm, and
I was
usually
thinking the
the
Samir and Nautilus winning this matchup, but no.
yeah, no. And it's probably because of the pressure from the Shen Jarvan. It's very powerful. Like it will seem for a split second that you are losing the fight, but the moment the Shen ulti comes out, it's a different story.
Yeah, we multiple times seen already. Been huge ults from the Shen and just saving that bot lane time and time again.
Yeah, very true. Uh, but not the best game for Gucci Mane at the moment. He's still farming up, trying to get his first mythic. A little
Yeah,
bit rough for him.
he's not looking really strong here, but I mean it's a mage against the bruiser. It's not much he can do here.
Yeah, quite so.
As he needs his items before he's really gonna come online. While the
I would
Viego,
I would really like to see some sources of anti-healing coming out from Last Riders. We got some big sources
yeah,
now
we have,
available.
yeah,
The live stream from Samira already is obnoxious as it is. You have the Moonstone Renewer and the what do you call that item again?
Riftmaker,
Riftmaker. That was it. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of healing already on the Invul side. Just everyone, apart from the Nautilus right now.
Yeah. That's kind of nutty. So is there a like? Tell me about action because I've seen a couple of abilities now. We already know about the hook shot, right? He has an ability that looks like Siv's Q, but it's super fast when it comes back and it's very annoying.
Yeah, I mean, it works like Seraphine ult. So you know, if it hits a target, it resets its range. So it can, in theory, it could go from base to base if it would be like enemy minions or enemy champs in a row.
Yeah.
It doesn't really do that much damage unless they have buffed it. But it's more like just a small tickle. It's nothing huge.
And he has so I'm guessing that's the quick Siv's Q thing is his Q,
Yeah.
and the hook shot is the E, right?
Yes.
Where's his W?
He's this one. He
Oh, he
gets
goes
invis.
stealth Q, like
Yeah, he has.
switch Q. Yeah.
Yeah, if he is around terrain, wall source, bushes is like invisible forever.
That's interesting.
And then he has the passive on the W, which is the revive.
TP from Akali onto this Drake, trying to burst this down. It's going down very, very quickly, but Lost Riders are pulling the trigger, ignoring the dragon and taking the members of Info that are trying to keep
The
Lost
3
Riders
kills
off of it.
They just deleted.
This could be Baron. This will
But it-
most definitely be Baron's four or
That's
three.
a- that's a-
That's an ace.
That's an ace for Last Riders, out of nowhere.
That's a UNL light ace. Because
Powered by
we don't
Granny
have Bud
Spanner
Light.
and
Yeah.
action.
And this could be a G Fuel Aaron Power play. G Fuel, please sponsor us. Thank you very much. There are many addicted children in this server that will provide good testimonies for you. Oh, this that hook was so stupid.
It looks so fun also.
Yeah.
But a 22-minute Baron here for Last Riders.
Yeah, and the gold lead is just swung all the way from
5K.
600 to 5K already. 3 towers to 2, and we should start seeing a lot more action now that this Baron's been taken.
What do you reckon is gonna be the play? Are they still gonna go with the slower paced? Just send the Shen side laning.
If we look at Shen Ultimate cooldown, it looks like it's just about to reach 2/3 of the way, right? So it's probably about 45 seconds left on the Shen ulti. He's gonna go top lane, he's gonna match the Akali. They're probably gonna send 3 mid, or 2 mid, and then send 2 bot, right? The Victor is shadowed by the Jarvan the 4th. It's a bit risky because the enemy could collapse mid lane like they are now with Viego.
But Viego W just a bit short, doesn't catch up.
Yeah, but
Poor Last Riders bot
the
lane.
pressure is slowly coming. You can see the Shen slowly pushing top lane with Bami Cinder and his Titanic Hydra. And
Can see
Victor
Vic-
gets his bot push in. Samira has to go collect, and this should be a perfect opportunity for Lost Riders to start putting some chip damage onto this tower.
Yeah, half of the Baron already gone. And not really anything being collected.
Ooh, an offensive Shen ulti coming out onto Jarvan the 4th, immediately countered by the Nautical ultimate, and Victor TP comes into over the Raptor pit.
Viego
Viego
going
is
down.
bursted down.
He gets deleted from the server.
He's super squishy.
But now what is Victor
taking
doing?
very awkward pathing. Not sure if you recognize it, but will live to tell the tale for now.
He
the same
survives, but
But this should burn momentum from Lost Riders to potentially get this tower, because now the members aren't all that healthy. And this will probably just be a try to like shove it in and just probably reset again, and Baron should time out
Yeah,
by the time.
no R here on the Shen now. Because they went for the aggressive ult instead. So
But
it's,
this is a little bit awkward.
yeah, I'm a bit confused why
Because now the team
Victor
that has
was
Baron
doing
is
that.
being pushed in.
Yeah, tempo for sure just swung around now
Oh yeah, completely.
in favor of Invul here.
Yeah, it's something else, dude. But he probably wasn't paying attention to his map. He probably like clicked to go back down in a round, and then League Auto Pathing just derped and dragged him through the tower. Somehow, miraculously, he lived to tell the tale.
How long do we got for the next dragon? And the potential soul here for Invul. It's under 1 minute now.
Yeah, should be under a minute. But if you look at most of these fights, apart from
They're
the
being
one we
kind of
just fought
one-sided.
now, yeah, they're kind of one-sided, but they've all been because of a dragon.
Yeah. Either dragon or just for the bot lane.
Yeah, exactly. And Shen will have his ultimate in 5
The
10
flash
seconds.
in coming in from Viego here.
Flash forward onto Granny Spanner.
Just-
Granny Spanner goes
Just
down.
deletes action.
Whoa. a very large overstep, and this could cost Last Riders this Dragon
Yeah,
Show.
that's a lot of.
That
I
was a
mean,
huge shutdown.
that's a huge 1k gold for the Viego. Both flash and ult burned, but
Yeah,
that's
and
1k gold.
we're already getting a TP here from Akali onto Pixel Brush, trying to get more pressure on this dragon. Dragon's coming up in 5 seconds, and no, just
They
get
just
bursted
can.
down. And
Yeah,
Last Riders are
they're
just looking
not
to
even.
trade.
They don't wanna even try to steal this away.
No, they absolutely can't. They don't have the positioning, division, or the numbers to do that. And now they're in an awkward place. They couldn't get the mid tower, and now they've got to try to leave together. Akali could be overstepping it.
Akali's
Very, very
yeah,
squishy. He
Akali's
gets
just getting
bursted down.
deleted.
And now they have an avenue to walk out safely, provided that they do so together and not split as they are now. From the looks of it, it would just be Shen going bot and just some fight over this blue buff. Trying to get it onto Gucci Mane. It does pass over successfully, but now it's awkward. Georgie Rocks is very, very strong, and I don't think this trio
But
of men
but
can
look
handle
at the
it well.
CC chain coming in
Oh my god.
from the Jarvan and Shen.
And the Shen ulti that came out too. That
That's
was very
2
hard to
kills
see right
in.
there. And all of a sudden, it's another fight advantage of
Oh, flash
Last
taunt
Riders.
missed by the
Flash
Shen.
taunt missed, yeah. It's a very
Doesn't get the
tricky
kill
ability
on
to
Ivan.
hit.
Yeah, it's not the easiest combo to hit.
No. But it happens, we're all human. It looks like this top lane tower will go down. This mid lane tower should also be picked up by Gucci Mane.
Yeah, they can take this turret, I think here.
I
They
don't
won't.
think they can.
Yeah,
The siege potential is mostly just the flag action, and this is kind of awkward. There's starting to be split. Shen could
But
be
they don't.
caught out here.
But they don't really have any wave clear.
Yeah, then they indexing on defending mid lane,
But
and
yeah,
T-Sums is just 1v1ing Daisy.
my game froze, so I hope you can see something.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I'm watching from my perspective in game 2. It's completely fine. The members of Last Riders are getting a little bit chunked down. They're trying to farm
I'm
on their
back.
exit out and try to get a better position to defend. Baron is up, and they don't have that great vision around it. This pink ward in Pixel Brush is going to get cleared out. And there's some red wards in the enemy jungle, and that bot wave is huge. It'll probably do a lot of damage, maybe even pick up the tower and dissuade.
Yeah, a lot of
taking
gold
this
and
battle.
experience just wasted in the bot lane here.
Yeah, it looks like Samira might notice this and is going down, and Viego's recording, so this would be a perfect time for Lost Riders to make an engagement. They're trying to pull the trigger, but it was just a bit too early. They tried to blow up Judgy Rocks, who they probably thought was not focusing on where he was. Maybe thought he was just focusing on the base, looking at the shop.
It looks like he's going for the Death Stance here.
Yeah.
Instead of the Sterox, which is
Right?
it's still fine
It's
with the amount
okay.
of AD damage
Maybe
on
he's
Last
not
Rider's
trying.
side.
Yeah, maybe he's not trying to play into the Serpent's Fang purchase from Dabis, which is very well done, because that mitigates the value of Sterak's Gauge.
Yeah, you're completely right here. Maybe that's the play. But no anti-healing really, other than the Thorn Mail from the Last Rider's side.
Yeah,
But now the
central-
Sterox also now completed on the Jarvan.
Yeah, this is no longer a squishy Jarvan. He
No,
will
we-
take a couple seconds to be burst
And
down.
with the
now.
Godrinker Sterox, like he can buy time if
Yeah, yeah.
needed. And with the Shen and Rail next to him, yeah, I don't really see. This is gonna be hard for Invul to get through those tanks. Samira isn't really the best tank shredder either, even though
Yeah,
has the serrated Dirk and Collector, so you know it's lethality, but it's not going through that much armor.
No, especially the Shen. And from this kind of gold deficit for the Samira, playing from behind is a lot harder than it's normally made out to be. She's still managing to keep up relatively well with Granny Spanner in farm, which isn't too bad. But aside from that, she's not really growing in value. We'll just see how they play with this. They're just letting Shen play bot with his ultimate.
Yeah, they
Akali
might
has
just.
TP to access and ooh, Trigger C does connect
Oh,
onto
but
Aksha,
huge
forces the stun.
CC chain comes from
Oh
2
my
kills
god.
already for Last Riders, and there comes the.
Ooh, SS Friendship trying to make something happen,
Yeah, but
but
he's.
he's swimming against the tsunami. It's pretty tough for him to try to do anything, and he's just gonna have to be forced to recall. Otherwise, he'll forfeit his life and forfeit Baron.
Yeah, that's just 2 kills donated to Last Riders here, and now they get the Baron once again with
Uh,
Elder spawning soon.
oh yeah, they're in position for it. And
40 seconds for the Elder here. This is gonna be life and death. I think we're gonna see the winner here after this fight.
an important thing to notice though is the Shen ulti won't be up in time for this Elder Dragon, most likely. So we'll see how.
Yeah, it's still 60 seconds on his ult.
Yeah, we'll see how they play around it. They're already walking as a 5-man towards this bot side. If they can get a pick onto this
Flashless,
Viego, it would be
flashless
huge.
Viego, and they know it.
Yeah,
But there's
and
no Jarvan ult yet. Oh,
Invulnerables
they
recognize
won't.
this, and Akali commits a TP to come here for the play ahead of time. The road charge goes wide. They're trying to chip down Daisy just a bit. Daisy's trying to zone him off. And the members of Lost Rise are a little bit split. Nice engage from Davis, but it gets mitigated
That's
by
that's
the
flash away
would-be
from the
dash.
Samira now, so
Yeah, yeah.
Samira has to be really careful here. But the Akali is still looking for a flank around here.
This is pretty awkward. There
But that's
a lot of chaos. T-Sums is
that's
trying to
Akali
buy
down.
time in the back line.
So,
Akali goes down.
Shen tanking is just
Yeah.
way too much here.
2 members are converting onto Valstorm. The
And
flash.
the Viego flash. Viego also over kills Akshan here. Can he do more?
Could be a throw converting onto the Nautilus
It looks
like
like
that.
a Viego diff here.
Yeah, Viego's still alive. No healing card apart from Shen, but Shen has the ultimate. Viego's very, very low.
Survives with under 100 HP here. He's gonna get away. He's so fast.
You could even take mid tower here, honestly. But this Barret Elder Dragon will be started up. It will be extremely slow.
Will Chums go to mid? Or does he just run?
No. He'll commit to the Elder Dragon.
He's gonna just make sure.
That was an interesting fight. It seemed pretty good for Invulnerables. The Akali causing a lot of chaos in the backline, but T-Sums manages to buy a lot of time. And then some split communication came out from Lost Riders that almost cost them that fight.
Victor just outside the Elder Dragon range, so he won't get Elder Dragon here. But everybody else on the Last Rider side has Elder. And we can see the death cap now also finished on the Victor, so he's sitting on 3 items.
Yeah, the Victor is now a very big scary boy. That one of those E's will definitely hurt you now. Alright, cool. But
now I assume they should be looking for fights here.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
With the Elder Dragon, like, they shouldn't be scared at all.
They're probably waiting a few seconds just for Shen to have his ultimate as well.
Yeah. Somebody has to go. Yeah, Victor and Shen going for that bot turret looking like. Now only the Shen.
That still for some time.
What do you think? Can the Viego 1v1 him? In the bot lane? Like, it's the Elder. Like, he doesn't have play the steel cap, so.
I think Shen might actually win just because he has Ignite, the Thorn Mail, and
yeah, I mean, both have Ignite, and it's not a Conqueror Viego.
No, if it was Conqueror Viego, it might be a different story.
Yeah, they're just waiting in mid patiently while Shen is pushing in bot lane, having his ultimate up. So
I'm completely happy with this, but there is a time limit on the Elder buff, and it's... Ooh, Nautilus getting popped in. The Magnustorm coming out from the row. The tower just gets bursted down from that little bit of space created by the row. Ooh.
Yeah,
Actually, I picked up
Akali,
the Akali
Akali
with
getting
the
going down
Ender
here.
Pearl,
So,
yeah. And Viego trying to prevent this bottom tower from falling.
but he
And Lost,
can't do.
yeah, Lost Riders are just zoning
Jarvan looking
everyone
for
away.
the flag and drag also.
And it might just be double base. Maybe look for another pick and maybe end.
It's
But I
still
think they're
30
gonna back
seconds.
up.
It's still
Yeah.
30 seconds on the Akali. So I don't know. Maybe they want
Dabus
to
is
go
caught
for.
out. Dabus is caught out here, and
But he's
members of
left.
Lost Riders are turning around.
But there's the Shen ult, just huge, not coming in though.
But
So
Granny's
they
fan
won't
is
have.
down. Ooh, that's another gone, and this is just an ace, most likely
That's
coming
a-
out.
That's a huge shutdowns coming to both the Viego and the Samira. But
Mm. But there's
I don't know
nothing
really
for
what
them
Last Riders.
to.
Why did they leave Dubby so far behind?
Yeah, they left him far behind, and then one of the members also branched off and headed up, as opposed to walking together as one unit, and then decided that if one of us dies, we all die together.
Your
But
huge misplay coming in from Last Riders, giving
oh
some
yeah,
hope now for Invul.
yeah. But the big question is, after that fight, what objective can you take as Invulnerables? There is no
Nash
Elder
is coming
Dragon.
up now.
You could
10
look
seconds for Nash, but
You could look for vision around Nash, but you have to
they
secure
still have
mid
to
and push
defend. They still
priority.
have to defend the
Yeah,
big waves coming in.
and it might just be the entirety of Lost Riders coming in to deny this vision attempt, and even looking to make a pick. Because I guarantee, if they get a pick onto the Viego, this should be game over.
Yeah, still no Infinity Edge here on Samira, so but has gone for the Serpent's Fang.
The the Viego is
Oh,
burning
that's-
through T-Sums. Oh my god. And now Akali's got free reign in the background. There's no taunt available. They're trying to create space, but Weebly
just-
is in the center. He's
That's just
causing
Victor
chaos.
down, Weebly going into the backline. Akshan getting the double revive though. Victor Shen is back up,
Yeah, yeah.
but is it
that
enough though?
Ooh.
The Akshan survives here, but Dab is going down
But look
on
where
the
Victor
jar.
is. He TP'd into the base, by the way. He's now threatening the end, and now the remaining members of Lost Riders are stalling for time. Viego manages to kill Akshan, and T-Sums is doing
is
his
Victor
best to
gonna
fight
get
time,
the
but
end?
he doesn't.
God of
he
War
knows
makes
he's
it.
dropped the back from Viego.
Gardevoir is the only one on the Ivern, but Ivern isn't really the strongest 1v1er.
Hey.
Judgerox has to get down the.
I don't think he can, but the minions could, theoretically. Oh, he's still alive. He's gonna kite. Oh, this should be game over.
Just-
What a way to end.
What a way the Last Rider takes the game.
And if I can point out, 69